is Matt Plotnick. I'm a member of Clubhouse for 20 years, approximately as of April 24, 2003. How has Clubhouse helped me? In many ways, with working, housing, employment. I've had a variety of jobs through the Clubhouse. I've also attended seminars such as PCC, the St. International Seminar in St. Louis. I've helped out in all capacities of Clubhouse, just about every framework possible. I'm a staple when I do come, and I help volunteer in different things. I try to follow the standards and policies of the Clubhouse, despite not everyone being exactly to the point, but do the best I can. Clubhouse is also a good place to go because there's a lot of good things about it. It helps you get back in the community, in a sense of society, in a sense of well-being. It makes you feel needed and wanted in society, and that's a very important thing for people on the mental health spectrum or mental health contingency or whatever you want to call it. It's very important for people with mental health problems to feel as if they're wanted in society and a part of a group or something.
I was Matt's manager and direct supervisor. Our relationship was professional. We didn't interact a whole lot outside of work, but we were friendly. Matt was honestly one of the most dependable people I've ever worked with. He kept me up to date, reminded me of deadlines and scheduling conflicts, and just made sure everything ran smoothly. He cared deeply about his work and took pride in everything he was doing. He had amazing ethics and spoke highly of his peers. But really, what stood out to me was how he was so thoughtful. He remembered things going on in my life and would ask about them. He occasionally would ask if he was doing his job properly or for feedback, and I never mind giving him extra reassurance because him and his team always performed so well. Losing him was a real loss for all of us, and he's missed every day.
I am honored that this year we could honor Matt Plotnick with putting his name on this event. Matt Plotnick was one of the first people who I ever met walking into the Clubhouse for my interviews for director here. When I walked in, I didn't know if Matt was a staff member or just a regular member, but I did know that he was someone who I wanted to impress and who came off to me with just such an incredible knowledge and passion and a seriousness for this place in which he loved. Matt was the definition of a great employee. He'll be extremely missed, and we're so thankful to be able to carry his light forward and pass on what it means to be a great employee through the example that he led in his life, and in that way, he's never really gone from us.
I think Employment Recognition Dinner is very special. It's a night to remember for our members to be recognized of all the hard work they have put in the work field, and that they give credit so everything that they do throughout the year in this special day to remember.
This dinner is the chance for us to just recognize how important that is, and to highlight those members who have worked very hard, who have made incredible accomplishments in achieving employment, and also to thank our wonderful partners for giving our members this chance.
So TE and SEs are so important. It is so unique to any sort of model of service for people, and it's what makes Clubhouse stand apart from everything else. The TE model, a TE, it could be somebody like Elizabeth Miranda Pastrana who never worked before. But it could also be somebody else who has a gap in their work history and it just gets you back into the workforce, which is crucial. And then the SE, it's a natural step down. It doesn't have to be, but it can be that natural step down. I finished the TE and I'm staying on, or I finished the TE and I'm going to another job. But I'm not left out cold turkey. I'm not doing it on my own. I have additional supports that will help me to be successful, because ultimately that's what we want. We want people to just be successful and recovery and do the best that they can in their lives.
At first, I was at Goodwill in Whitehall. That's where I first started off at. I was a little nervous and everything. And I first started off, it's like, okay, I was a little hesitant. But as I got to start getting to know them, they make you feel welcomed at Goodwill. And then with Clubhouse, it's like, I think if it wasn't from Clubhouse, I wouldn't have gotten this job. I wouldn't have a job. But because of Clubhouse, I got to get a job for Goodwill.
The Clubhouse is a very special place because it's a place that everyone can belong to, despite of different disabilities and the community. This is a place where the members develop different characteristics of independent living skills. And Goodwill also brings a beautiful opportunity for members with disabilities to be in the working field.
I think that Clubhouse and work in general is so important to a person's recovery, to their overall wellness. Work has so many benefits, and so work is the cornerstone of what a Clubhouse does. There are many other models out there, but there are work-specific models, but there isn't just this holistic model that the Clubhouse has. And work is such an important part of everyone's life that it's just natural. And to see that opportunity for members, and to see members who take it and just really excel and improve their life, that's so special and it's so meaningful. So I love that impact of the Clubhouse.
Working for Goodwill and being part of the Clubhouse, these are special to not just me, but everyone. It's about empowerment. It's a place where people are seen for their strengths and not just their limitations. We're able to build confidence and break down barriers and realize people's potential. Sometimes all it takes is a new idea. It creates such a strong sense of community, being able to work together and problem solve. Really rewarding to be part of something that helps people grow.
The Clubhouse is more than a building. It's a community made of each unique individual who brings their story, their laughter, their art, and their heart into this place. Together, we create something vibrant and full of soul, where every smile and every voice adds to the beauty of our shared journey. With that spirit of unity and celebration, I welcome you all to the Matthew T. Plotnick Employment Recognition Dinner.
We are Clubhouse!
What's going on at the Clubhouse today?